Hey Homespot friends, today we're turning forgotten ladders into beautiful garden stars. From tiered planters and vertical herb libraries to glowing path lanterns and vine-clad screens, these simple ideas add instant rustic charm without heavy tools or big budgets. Stick around for inspiration that's easy to adapt to patios, porches, and backyards, and let's breathe new life into weathered wood together. Picture a weathered A-frame ladder transformed into a tiered planter. Boards span the rungs, holding terracotta pots that cascade with ivy, calibrachoa, and bright geraniums. The varied heights draw the eye upward, creating instant vertical interest that turns a small garden corner into a lush focal point. Balance textures by mixing matte clay, moss, and brushed wood. Tuck aromatic herbs near the top for easy snipping, and spill trailing plants from lower levels to soften edges. A quick rinse and seasonal replanting keep the display fresh, inviting, and delightfully low maintenance year-round. Lean an old wooden ladder against brick or fencing to form a vertical herb library. Small pots tied to the rungs carry rosemary, thyme, and basil, their scents releasing as you brush past. Labels and mismatched terracotta give charm, while shade and sun pockets suit different herbs. Water from the top and let the trickle feed lower pots, conserving moisture and time. Rotate plants seasonally, swapping cool weather parsley for summer heat lovers. Keep pruners handy on a hook and harvest just before guests arrive. The display doubles as a living pantry and fragrant welcome. Open a sturdy step ladder over a garden bed and thread twine between the rungs to create a simple trellis. Sweet peas, runner beans, or black-eyed Susan vines scramble upward, weaving blooms and foliage through wood. The triangular silhouette adds architecture without overwhelming small planting areas. Plant climbers at the base in pairs for quick coverage. As tendrils reach, guide them gently, securing with soft ties. Tuck scented annuals near the feet and place a bench nearby. Morning light catches petals, while evening breezes set the ladder's living curtain gently swaying. Mount a ladder horizontally on a fence to mimic a rustic window frame. From its rungs, suspend wire baskets, mason jars, or tiny crates planted with cheerful annuals. The composition breaks up long stretches of fence and turns a plain backdrop into layered, eye-level interest. Echo colors from nearby beds for cohesion, cool blues against gray boards, or warm marigolds on cedar. Add a small sign or stencil number for personality. As the seasons turn, refresh with bulbs, trailing lobelia, or evergreens, keeping the faux window a lively vignette through the year. Place a short ladder beside a gravel path and hang LED lanterns at staggered heights from the rungs. As dusk settles, the gentle glow schemes stones and plants, guiding footsteps while highlighting textures. It's an easy way to add evening drama without hardwiring or permanent fixtures. For balance, mirror the setup on the opposite side or pair with low ground lights. Choose warm white bulbs to flatter foliage and secure lanterns against wind. The latter's silhouette becomes a sculptural accent by day and a welcoming beacon by night, especially near seating areas. Turn a vintage ladder into a vertical neighborhood for birds. Perch a variety of rustic birdhouses on each rung and plant native grasses or coneflowers below to provide seed and cover. The layered heights welcome different species while creating a lively, ever-changing focal point. Face house openings away from prevailing winds and keep predators in mind by avoiding nearby jump points. Add a shallow water dish nearby for sipping and bathing. As residents arrive, their flitting movement and song animate the garden, bringing life to your ladder throughout the seasons. Fit shallow trays across the rungs and build a layered succulent gallery. Mix rosettes of echeveria with sedum and haworthia, topping soil with gravel for crisp lines. The geometry of the ladder frames each cluster, creating a graphic display that thrives with minimal water and fuss. Play with height by placing taller forms toward eye level and trailing varieties low to spill. Rotate the ladder seasonally to balance sunlight and protect during heavy rains. The result is a living sculpture, textural, tidy, and ideal for patios where every inch matters. Pair two ladders with planks to form instant potting shelves that double as a display. Stack terracotta, seed packets, and hand tools within reach, letting textures tell a story. This portable station creates a rustic backdrop for transplanting while showcasing the heart of a working garden. Keep your favorite soil mix in lidded tubs on lower boards, with delicate starts higher for protection. Hang twine and snips from side hooks, and tuck a stool beneath. When potting season slows, rearrange as a vignette with dried herbs, seed heads, and collected found objects. Transform each step into a miniature landscape. Moss paths, twig fences, and tiny cottages invite discovery at child height. Pebbles become rivers, thimble planters hold microsucculents, and a sprinkle of lights twinkle at dusk. The latter becomes a playful storybook unfolding, layered with whimsical details. Anchor the scene with a larger element on the top rung, like a fairy door or gnome home, to guide the eye. Refresh seasonally with acorns, pressed flowers, or shells. This imaginative display adds surprise to shaded corners where full-size plantings struggle to shine. At the garden gate, stand a weathered ladder dressed for the season. A hand-painted welcome sign anchors the display, with pots of bulbs in spring, geraniums in summer, and mums in fall. Burlap ribbons and twigs tie everything together, greeting guests with rustic warmth. Swap in evergreen boughs and lanterns for winter, adding pine cones and citrus to brighten gray days. Keep the arrangement narrow to avoid blocking the path. This flexible ladder becomes your garden's handshake, inviting, personal, and easy to refresh with whatever nature is offering right now. Stack shallow bowls on alternating rungs and add smooth stones for safe landing spots. Bees sip without risk, birds pause for a drink, and reflections shimmer beneath leaves. Surround the ladder with nectar-rich perennials to create a micro-oasis that supports pollinators and adds gentle movement. Refresh water daily and raise bowls slightly with corks or feet to discourage mosquitoes. Position near, but not inside, busy seating zones, allowing quiet observation. Over time, visiting wildlife becomes part of the garden's rhythm, rewarding this small gesture with buzzing energy and bright, flitting color. Mount a ladder horizontally above a potting bench to curate a cottage-style tool gallery. Hang vintage trowels, hand forks, and watering cans from the rungs, mixing metals and patina. The display keeps essentials close while turning utilitarian pieces into charming, textured wall art. Add seed sieves, twine spools, and label jars for rhythm and repetition. Leave space for everyday tools so the wall remains functional, not crowded. When sunlight slants across the shed, shadows from handles and hooks create beautiful patterns, reminding you that workspaces deserve beauty, too. Anchor a weathered ladder behind a sweep of wildflowers to create a simple, irresistible photo backdrop. Thread burlap ribbons through rungs, clip in a few potted daisies, and let wind do the styling. Guests naturally gather here, framed by blooms and time-softened wood. Keep the ladder slightly off-center for a more dynamic composition and leave negative space for faces. Refresh throughout the season with fresh cut stems or seed heads. As the light shifts, this easy vignette becomes a memory-making station, casual, romantic, and charmingly homespun. We explored how old ladders become tiered planters, herb shelves, trellises, lantern stands, living screens, and more, small moves with big garden impact. If today's rustic ideas sparked your creativity, tap like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite transformation or a photo from your yard. Thanks for watching Homespot, and happy planting wherever your ladder leads. See you in the next garden makeover.